A new poll by Gallup shows that there is a decreasing number of Americans who believe that the Iraq War was the wrong thing to do. The studies show that it is an increasing opinion among the population that the Iraq War was the right thing to do. Far removed from Americans getting the idea that the Iraq War was wrong and that the whole thing was a crime, the opposite is in fact happening. A slim majority, 51%, say that the 2003 decision to send troops to Iraq was a mistake, down 6 percentage points from 2014. A little more than 4 in 10, about 42%, say the 2001 military action in Afghanistan was a mistake. Also a drop from last year's 49% reading. Recent events suggest the chapter has not closed on the U.S. military involvement in Afghanistan or Iraq. But even in this context, the percentage of Americans viewing either conflict as a mistake has fallen relative to last year, and for Iraq, the figure is one of the lowest in recent history. First worldists would have us believe that the class consciousness of the United States is increasing and that the so-called working class of the first world is starting to rally together around its collective class interest. But we see the actual opposite happening. In fact, increasing numbers of the population are coming to the defense of imperialist intervention. This kind of prejudice towards the third world stems not from some individual racist's mouth that people believe. It comes from the very basis of unequal exchange between the first and the third world. The development of capitalism came from the development of colonialism and the corresponding justification for it. The modern racism we face is rooted in the development of capitalism itself. This defense of imperialism by first world people is not something we can educate away. The first worlder remains racist because it justifies his global privileged position. That racism cannot be broken until imperialism itself is broken. First world countries have to be broken off of, or more accurately, cut off of their imperialism before they can get past their racism. This is not what Russia, China, and Cuba faced. They were the victims of imperialism. This capitalist-enforced racist structure didn't exist for them. They didn't have the position in the imperialist structure which hinders the development of class consciousness across races. Imperialism must be broken before first world racism can be, because first world people and third world people are not in the same class. Now this is detailed much greater in Zach Cope's work, Divided World, Divided Class. If revolution is going to come, it has to come from the third world. First world people are incapable of helping third world people because of the systemic racism that comes from the very nature of the capitalist imperialist system. However, we do see quite clearly that even with the racial divide in America, they still maintain a class unity by collectively defending and supporting the imperialist interventions that come about as a result of U.S. policy, because they do have a united class interest globally of maintaining those wars and the benefits that they get from imperialist exploitation. If you like this video and you'd like to see more of them, then head over to my Patreon page and show your support. Or you can go to the MRN bookstore and check out some of the latest books available. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and share on various social media.